Hola. Sí, sí, ¿tú mí? ¿Cómo que no? Si te gano, estoy dentro en playoff, estoy dentro. Y eso que la cagué con Parry, tío. Sí, me ganó de paliza, además, de 40, además. O sea, bueno, si yo juego desconcentrado, sí, da igual. Si jugamos desconcentrados igual. Déjame su putada. ¿Qué tal todo, tío? Hace mucho que no hablábamos. Claro, he puesto a retransmitir, pero no he puesto el link. Pero lo voy a poner. Espera, le doy al pause yo. Y ya está. Es que lo estaba retransmitiendo, pero no he puesto el... Yo he bajado, macho. Llevo unos días que no paro. Ahora esta semana ya normal un poco. Hasta dentro de un par de semanas de cara a la Navidad. Sí. Ahora está la Cyber Week y todo esto. Sí. Estoy. Sí, ahora de esta semana al menos tengo un par de días de fiesta. Que además voy a Madrid el miércoles y el jueves. Sí, que voy a ver el Rey León el miércoles y el jueves a la Resistencia voy. Sí, además he quedado con chanca. Nada, no pasa. Y sí. Coño, pues yo solo juego en Liga y me comparro el último. Ahora solo juego al golf. Bueno, yo sí, bien, uno sí, uno no. O sea, yo el primero hice 0 puntos, el segundo quedé segundo, el siguiente hice de los últimos. Hola. No. Qué cabrón. Joder, qué asco. Se me queda una puta cover 4, cago en mí. Además es que fíjate que me había ido para hacerte el sack y luego se ha atascado. ¿El qué? Sí, yo no defiendo nada, o sea, y luego soy malísimo yo en esos pases. Ese pase que has hecho tú, yo lo tiraría o corto, intercepción, o pronto. Yo empecé ganando a todos los buenos, pero luego...
He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back.
No lo sé si, pues no sé, que escriban en el comentario, no sé si hay alguien que nos pueda escuchar a los dos. Sí, porque igual tienes que tener tu puesto lo de que te permita, no sé. Hola. Joder, está bueno puta. En mi cabeza era espectacular ese pase. Mira que tenía el tight end solo en la esquina derecha. Me caben bien. Bueno, esto va a correr. Fresh. Está bien, lesionado. Esto es muy largo. O sea, es que yo lo que me pasa aquí es que empiezo a perder y empiezo a jugar luego mal. Y en un momento lo tiro. En cambio, cuando yo voy ganando, o sea, parece que no gano nunca. Coño, y te para adentro, coño. Igual ha hecho 5 yardas.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me with enough touches, he could easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
And he is tackled
pues nada, 10-0 ya mínimo.
to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being...
Tengo que decir en mi defensa que esta tarde me he cortado con un cartón en el dedo y me escuece. Se me he lesionado.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting at.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Bueno, pues nada.
Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 20.
Yo soy como el Zaragoza, macho. Cuando empieza a parecer que tiene un partido importante, la cago. ¿Ya?
And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Que no esté remontar es jodido, con lo de ahora con las chetadas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
No sé.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
No.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
Vamos, ahora te digo que tengo. Yo creo que depende también del partido, del campo, de los equipos. Se me mueve todo. Sí. Sí. Y me puedes ver hasta la rota y todo, creo.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Bridgewater now.
Correct.
He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And it goes out right around the 39. 5 yards is the tally on
Yo ahí apurando en plan no me coge, no me coge. Es que yo, otro problema que tengo yo es que a mí me atacan en 2 pases, en 2 jugadas me anotan y yo necesito como 80. Claro, porque encima siempre se ve ganando aún, pero perdiendo de paliza.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
First down, Bridgewater. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Ya estoy, todo aquí muteadillo.
Trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the ground now with Gordon.
No, coño. Quita del medio, gordo, coño.
He gets it down to about the 39.
Joder, tercera y
They
9.
do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with third.
Esta es la típica que te quedas aquí y no haces ni field goal ni nada. Y...
Very strong last week.
Como la odio. Como la odio.
To admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step
Hola, pero me le ha quitado la mano ahora. Me ha asustado, digo yo, Sí, sí, la he cogido aquí. Yo estoy dando el carro. Ahí digo, ya está.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Dancing to his left.
No. Uy.
Right back to Judy and it's complete.
Vamos. Que pase.
Jerry Judy. His third touchdown.
La intercepción, madre mía. A ver si se puede la repetición, que la quiero ver. ¿Cómo lo ha hecho? Toma. Le ha hecho los majones ahí,
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Bien, 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 va, a una. Y hemos quitado lo de que tenerle la cámara ya por fin.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
¿Tú al final sigues jugando al Fórmula 1 o no?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Igual, y es que cuando llego por la noche a casa de trabajar a estas horas, es que o me pongo una peli o me pongo una serie o tal, o juego el campo de golf o el partido de Madden, es que no.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense
Ay, macho, otra vez no deja notar. Y ves que en 2 jugadas me has llegado. Increíble. Pero no le da. Alvin ahora. Vamos. Venga, declino, qué bueno. Nada, tío, que ha sido fallo, que te estaba aquí escuchando, si no, tampoco.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Tercera y uno, va. Bueno, ahora va a correr. Así que R1 y abajo.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Se lo dan un fumble, no.
Down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Carr. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. On second down.
Joder, me cago en...
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Que vaya defensa de basura. Joder, es verdad, tío. Cago en... No tocó ninguna, Ahora que se va a hacer de retorno ahora.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They go play action. Bridgewater. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Sí, pero es que yo voy de 4 en 4 yardas aquí todo el rato.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Nah.
They try to throw on second down.
Todo qué malo que es, hijo de puta.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of
throws
you
Bridgewater.
He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On third down, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Me quedo ahí.
And a pretty nice tackle.
Pulgadas, tío, me parece que me la juegue, así que vamos a secar. Bueno, no te lo tendría que decir, pero...
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Bridgewater. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down.
Yo todo el rato, esta es la primera cosa que me sale en su gestión.
They dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense?
Ahora saldrá Rafa y dirá, esa jugada en cuarta y pulgada en la 23.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
The passing game's been working quite well so far.
Es que yo hago los sugestions y me pone que me la juegue y entiendo que es lógico que te la juegues. Es que lo de la red no sé.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. They'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down. It sets up a first and goal. To throw is Bridgewater. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
¿Qué dicen? Declina. Este declina uno.
That one a hold right guard.
And you understand why.
Y este declina uno, perro.
Defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference.
Claro, es incompleto, tío.
He had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
No.
He'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Without the previous
Como
penalty,
son,
that
es
would
que
have
me
been
voy a
a
quedar a
first
las
down.
putas puertas.
Instead,
Lo
it's
estoy
just a
viendo.
gain of 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he's
Water, corre.
He's at the 30.
Qué cagada, tío.
10. And he takes this one back.
Qué asco, tío, qué asco.
The Raider defense delivers a score.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example
Esto sí que es una puñalada,
really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up.
Es que mira que lo sabía, que no sé por qué le he dado. Seguro que había otra solo. Tengo una primera gol en la 13, corro, y tengo una segunda de 3 y paso y recepción.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Bueno, pues 21 puntos, pero que no damos un rato de descanso.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Sí, tardaron en hacer el recorte ese. Está esperando ahí. Y luego ya recorta, suelta antes de tiempo.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Bridgewater's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you
En verdad, luego yo no ataco mal, pero las cagadas estas de estas intercepciones.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Bridgewater to Fant, first down Broncos.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Pues lo malo que te dejo tiempo.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Así la lías. La liada hay un regalito para ponerme a 7 o a 11. ¿Cómo que? Partido de defensas.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good.
Vale, tío.
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Hablamos luego por WhatsApp. Hasta luego.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. To throw, it's Carr. Caught right side, it's Snead. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, but it's going to be second down. Now Carr. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This will be caught. Judy. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
On for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Bridgewater now from the 50. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Bridgewater. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
From the gun, Bridgewater. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. That will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And McManus able to put it through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Jacobs. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They run it with Jacobs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Bridgewater. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll buy some time right. Oh, Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. To throw is Bridgewater. Got Gordon open, completes it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Running is Jacobs. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And they take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you